Thank you, Ariel. And let's go ahead and talk more about your forecast right now. Just a reminder, it is going to be a great time to go ahead, download the Fox 10 weather app. That way you're staying updated with all of the changes out there because things are nice today. But we are going to be tracking some of those differences, especially by the time we make it closer towards midweek. Let's go ahead and dive deeper into what I'm tracking out there and look at conditions across the southeast, seeing all of that sunshine. There is an area of low pressure just situated to the north of the mid-south there. You can still just start to see some of that cloud cover making its way down towards Memphis into Birmingham and Montgomery. But what we're starting to see is those winds just slightly beginning to shift out of the south. But what that area of low pressure was doing was bringing in winds out of really the northwest. So it was bringing in more of that dry air, leading to some really nice conditions out there. Beautiful look from our Navigator Credit Union camera at the Battleship. Just starting to see more of those blue sunny skies, just a few puffy cumulus clouds out there. Dew points in the upper 50s, temperatures in the upper 70s. It's feeling nice, and the feels like temperatures not straying away significantly. That's really going to be the biggest difference that we're feeling out there for our Monday. So temperatures all across the Gulf Coast right now just maxing out mid to upper 70s. A few isolated 80s out there, really Molino, Navarre, Leakesville, and Milton. The isolated folks out there, we're seeing some of those lower 80s, but the dew points, those are just ranging in the 40s, the 50s, a little higher, closer towards the immediate coastline. But as we do get further along into the rest of this evening, it's going to continue to feel great. It's Cinco de Mayo. It's Monday, so get out there, enjoy it, have dinner outside, head on out towards a restaurant heading into this evening because, as mentioned, this is very, very short-lived. Heading into tomorrow, we're going to completely bypass that pleasant category, jump right back into noticeable, and then by Wednesday and Thursday, we're quickly back into the muggy conditions out there. So please enjoy your Monday. Find an excuse to spend some time outside.
Short-lived. Dadgummit.
I know. It felt great yesterday.
It did, and today has been so nice. It's like warm, but that humidity is so low, and you feel like a nice little breeze. It's very enjoyable out there.
Especially if you're in the shade out there. Just spend it outside. Thinking about it, we're hoping to go outside, enjoy dinner somewhere, just to get an excuse to be outside.
A good idea. Yeah. And if you are outside on this Cinco de Mayo, send us some pictures. It's time we share your story where you guys have already sent us some awesome stuff. Ashley sends us the first two pictures from Destin at sunrise.
Beautiful. Ooh. Oh, that one especially. Have more of the cotton candy sky there.
And the rolling water waves coming in.
We had the beach cams going this morning, and I kept saying it every single time. I wish I could be there.
Yeah.
I wish I could be there right now.
A perfect day for the beach, right? Not too hot, the breeze.
Right.
Just, a great day.
So thank you to Ashley for sending in those ones. Plus also we have more beautiful water conditions. Take a look at this from Tanya Bogman. Sunset at Bayfront Park. This is going to be Saturday evening. The water like glass out there.
And those are some shelf clouds? No,
not quite.
Okay.
More of the cumulonimbus look to them. Very close. It definitely has the look to it, especially once you start to see that line just beginning to move in. But total reflection on the water. We actually went out to Mayday Park on Saturday evening, so it's a little bit down the way. At night, we got to see some of the thunderstorms off in the distance. We actually saw Starlink passing over. I wasn't expecting it. I just looked up and I was like, what is that that's moving through? So.
Cool. We love those pictures when you guys see Starlink out there and send them in. So you got to see it firsthand.
Yeah, firsthand, just accidentally. But what a beautiful capture there. Thank you, Tanya.
All right, Noel sends the next one. Rare full rainbow, double rainbow at one end. This is in Surprise, Arizona. So this is not local, but it's very cool to see what's going on over in different parts of the U.S., even the world. We get pictures from all over. So I see the double rainbow there.
I do.
It's at the end of.
I see it a little bit there. Yeah, we have little monitors here, but yeah, you see it a little bit at both ends of it. That looks beautiful. Especially, I really like the contrast of the sunshine, but he's in the shade. But the palm trees there are all nice and bright in it, but dark clouds on the horizon.
Oh yeah, very cool shot there.
And then also we have this next one, and this is from Billy of Mobile Bay.
Oh, that's really a pretty shot. We love just to see the sun kind of at even level when it's starting to set or rise with the water.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a few days since I've been able to see a sunrise or even a sunset. I feel like I haven't quite been outside, so y'all have inspired me to get out there and maybe try and catch it this evening.
Okay, and the weather's going to be good for that.
Weather's going to be fantastic. And then also we do have another sunset picture in. This is going to be from Katie Gilmore, a beautiful sunset in Gulf Shores.
Ooh, behind the buildings back there, you can see the sun saying bye-bye.
Bye to this weekend, but a nice orange glow. Also heading into this evening, I'm hopeful that we're going to have some very vibrant colors out there. We're introducing some cloud cover closer towards 7-8 right when that sunset is taking place.
Ooh.
And so hopefully we'll have more bright colors heading into the night.
Get your cameras ready to take some pictures and send them into Fox 10 Live. You can do so on our website or either one of our apps.
Yep, the Fox 10 Weather app is also a great addition to go ahead. Just submit those. Plus, also you can see what other folks are submitting too.
All right. We'll be right back with more on Fox 10 Live right after this.
Hey, Earl, go long. We just got Miss Wilson the full $300,000.
That's a big old win. Whenever we get a big win for one of our clients, someone throws me one of these.
Is giving passengers the chance to fly in style this summer.
Yeah, American Airlines says it is launching new flagship suite seats on the Boeing 787-9, the company's newest aircraft.
Okay, the airline says there will be 51 seats stationed at the front of the plane that feature privacy doors, more personal storage space with a wireless charging pad, and a chase seating option with an adjustable headrest pillow.
So starting today, flyers will have the opportunity to grab tickets for the first flight from Chicago to Los Angeles, featuring the new seats. That flight will depart on June 5th.
American Airlines says more flights containing flagship suite seats will operate from Philadelphia, Dallas, and Australia later this summer. You know, I can never sleep on a plane. Some people are like, I get the best sleep on a plane. I have the worst time because I'm doing the head bobbing thing, and then I get embarrassed, and then I can never fall asleep.
See, that's why I have to have the window seat to be able to sleep. I found this new little thing on Amazon that's almost like a foot hammock that you can kind of use on like the little tray table.
Okay.
That's going to be my hack. It's that, plus also you have to have the neck pillow. That's how you avoid the bobbing.
That's what I got to do. I got to get that neck pillow. But those chase type seatings with adjustable headrests, that
might
great.
help.
Yeah.
Also, it's a tongue twister too.
I know. All right, Microsoft is making video chatting format Skype. Remember Skype?
I still use the word Skype.
I do too. It's kind of commonplace, right? Well, Skype is fading to black today.
Oh, we're going to be showing my age with this one in a little bit. So Microsoft bought Skype in 2011 for $8.5 billion.
And it really propelled into that free video connecting system for use anywhere in the world that so many people were using. However, it did not maintain competition with other systems like during the pandemic when Zoom became such a huge thing, and even Microsoft Teams.
Microsoft says it wants to streamline free consumer communications in order to adapt to its consumers. Microsoft Teams, which also has free service, will take over many of the functions of Skype, such as group calls, file sharing, and meetings hosting.
All right, the closing of Skype is evoking nostalgia among many users of the early video sharing platform. We were talking about it here. I can remember Skyping people, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever.
I can still hear the noise in my head. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but even now we use mainly Teams and Zoom at work, but I still say Skype. I'm going to Skype them for this.
Skype was out before you could FaceTime someone, right?
It was, yeah. So I remember having the little downloaded on the laptop.
Good times.
It was.
R.I.P. to Skype. Okay, today is World Hand Hygiene Day.
And a new report suggests that some people aren't spending enough time at the sink.
Uh-oh. A new survey released today finds close to half of all Americans either forget or they just choose not to wash their hands during appropriate times. And we're talking about after a trip to the grocery store, a restaurant, or a doctor's office.
However, nearly a third of those polled said they do wash their hands more often now than they did during the COVID-19 pandemic.
The survey from the National Foundation for Infectious Diseases says dirty hands can lead to the spread of germs, potentially causing illness.
And the findings are based on roughly 3,600 adults. Health officials say it takes at least 20 seconds with soap and water to get hands properly clean.
I am one of those people now. I wash my hands after the grocery store. After I come into the house, I'm going to wash my hands. And that has a lot to do with my son and just not wanting to get him sick now that I have a kid. But Wash your hands, people.
See, good for you. Good for you for doing that. If anything, I think I'm really good at hand sanitizer. I always keep it bag in my car. So the second I get in my car, that's what I'm doing. Pumping gas.
Yep.
Second I get in my car, that's what I'm doing.
Smart.
There you go. Something to keep in mind. Well, let's go ahead and talk more about your forecast.